Oftentimes, hey y'all, how y'all doing? We about to talk about money. This is Lyne't with the Lyne't Gray Show that comes on KUAW, Knowledge, Understanding, and Wisdom, Kansas City's first global community radio station. But you're currently talking to me on my personal page. And we're discussing long distance relationships, or as we like to call them, LDR relationships. As many know who are not on YouTube, I am engaged to a Ghanaian man. And so the first thing that comes up when most people hear that is, oh, you one of them dumb women, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. You know, they like to marry single mothers who, are older or plus size and they want y'all for y'all money. First things first, here's the rule. And this is what I'm going to tell you. This stops everyone from being scammed. I heard a Ghanaian man say he was scammed by an African-American woman. He built up all this money and he's trying to prove to her he wants her, and he bought her flight. Those flights are $1,800. He bought her flight to Ghana to come see him. He sent her the money to come see him in Ghana, and she cashed that flight out and took the money with her. And she blocked him and everything. So this is what I'm going to tell people. The money thing, the money side of this, keep your money in your pocket. How was that person making it before they met you? So you mean to tell me that all of a sudden when they met you, they're having financial difficulties and can't make life work? All of a sudden when they met you, they can't figure out how to go eat, how to get clothes, how to get where they got to get, how to feed their children, how to pay their bills. They met you and they can't figure out life. What were they doing before they met you? And so here's the thing. I always tell people, the wives, the women whose husbands like, oh, I want to marry you and you can bring me to the U.S. And then you hear stories about women getting duped. Don't ever marry a man whose physical abilities and his job can't bring him to the U.S. If he is not, like my fiance is a civil engineer. I literally had a job reach out to me when I put it on a website, and I was like, well, my fiance's in Ghana. He's a civil engineer. He owns his own construction company, and he's well versed in every aspect of civil engineering. Like, he's teaching me stuff that I didn't even know that civil engineers handled, like sanitation, public works. He taught me how they actually run the sanitation lines. He builds houses and buildings from the ground up. And so when I put that on there on a comment that I was asking someone on a social media platform about what if he were to come over here, what would he have to have? And the company said, may I inbox you? And I said, yeah, sure. And they inboxed me, and they said, right now everything's on hold for bringing people over here, but we would love to have him. And if he's got that type of experience, I think they said something like executive, or it's something with an E. And they're starting him out at $100,000 a year, y'all. And they willing to give him like a $40,000 sign-on bonus to relocate to the U.S. What? I didn't finish school. So, I just was like blown away at this. So I always tell people, just because they live in Africa don't mean they broke. That's number one. For those who are overseas and dating Americans, yes, it is a struggle over here, but how were they making it when they met you? Don't send people money. Everybody keep your money in your pockets. Everybody, please keep your money in your pockets. This went a little bit over, but this is most important.